Hey, Aquarius, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your May 2024 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, welcome. Aquarius, I am getting here that you are wrapping up an old story, an old paradigm, or an old cycle of your life, and you are preparing to enter into this new cycle. There may be a little bit of hanged man energy, a little bit of waiting for this next phase to open up or waiting for this next opportunity to fully present itself. But I'm getting that it's actually coming in sooner rather than later, and the waiting period won't prove long is what I'm picking up on. Now, for some of you that may be saying, Melissa, I've been in this waiting period for quite some time. Look at that. You're breaking free. You will be able to manifest this opportunity in the physical world, I feel, by the end of May. Okay, I'm also getting the name here, Dwayne or Dwayne. Some of you, this is breaking out of some sort of generational cycle. This could be marriage. This may even be some of you have a child who's leaving the home. You may have let go of, look at that, anxieties. There's something around a family dynamic or turning the page to opening yourself up to emotional fulfillment, opening yourself up to love of the highest form. Nine of Wands showing up, wounded warrior. You've been through a lot here, Aquarius. You've been scarred is what I'm getting with the Nine of Wands. There's been scars that have left wounds, but you are breaking free from them and you're not letting the past hold you back. You're telling yourself a new story is what I'm picking up on here. Your overall energy for the month of May, you have the Seven of Wands. Now, when the Seven of Wands shows up, this is about non-conforming. Some of you felt like you were backed into a corner, or you felt like you were stuck in a position here. Maybe you felt the pressure coming in. Maybe you would go to family functions and people would say, when are you getting married? When are you going to bring someone home? For others of you, you felt like you were tied to a karmic bond in a relationship where you had a lot of healing to do here. I'm also getting, if this is finances, some of you had to stay in a situation because of money or because of a job here. You had to stay, but it wasn't emotionally fulfilling. And that again is what you are breaking out of. I'm getting non-conforming. It could be love. It could be some sort of, I'm getting domestic violence. I hope not, but you can see at the bottom, etched into his skin, tattooed in there, it looks like someone's clubbing another person. So some sort of war. Some of you may have military in your bloodline. There may be a pattern of violence here or of anger. Some of you, this is anger, learning how to manage your anger in healthy ways. I'm getting liver for some of you. Sometimes that anger can really be stored in the liver. That can be bitterness, anger, resentment. Some of you felt defensive or defenseless in a situation. I'm also getting for some of you, you may have dealt with family members who may have even been incarcerated, okay, or put behind bars. I mean, that's pretty intense, but the Seven of Wands showing up is you standing up for your beliefs here, Aquarius, defending yourself, going the distance and living life on your own terms, even if that upsets others, okay? Even if you're going against the grain here, because it's actually part of your soul's purpose to turn the page and tell yourself a new story, because the old story is no longer valid. It's already read. You've already experienced what you've needed to experience, and it's time to move on. Now, bottom of the deck here, you have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords could have been some communication issues here that need to get cleared up. Someone may have said something very hurtful that put you on the defense. Okay, it put you in that fight or flight mode, and maybe you've had a difficult time understanding why someone did what they did or why something happened to you. This is the key. You're holding the key that is actually going to break you out of some sort of imprisonment here. It's showing up. You might not see it coming yet, but you're going to have a breakthrough moment here, Aquarius. Excuse me. This is your energy with the swords, and I'm getting a mental blocks that may have been holding you back. What's right behind it? The Emperor. Yeah, maybe this was father energy. This could be a divine masculine as well with the Emperor. Someone who is very controlling, manipulative, narcissistic, or this could be you really embracing and stepping into your power, but you felt held back. You felt like someone else was really casting a shadow, and maybe even I'm getting micromanaging your every move. Ooh, that's not fun. Maybe some of you felt like, yeah, you were being micromanaged, and there's your new beginning, the Fool. So it's right here on the precipice. It's right on the cusp here for you. Your greatest strength for the month of May is the Page of Swords. Your knowledge, your mind, your logic. Aquarius, you are an air sign anyway, so use it to your advantage. I am getting here, research is going to help you out, understanding things. This is going within. I'm also getting spiritual research. Maybe it's astrology, human design, maybe learning more about a subject that you don't know a lot about. Maybe it's a legal situation and you're learning about the laws. Maybe it's, something regarding, excuse me, graduation or understanding something a little bit better. I'm also getting the more you know, the better prepared you are here with that dandelion, which is my wish flower. So there is an energy here of making a wish. It will be granted. You've graduated. You've hit this level of achievement here, and now you're off to venture in a new direction. I mean, the Page of Swords, think of, graduating high school and the world is your oyster. You can go and do and be anything that you want. And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. Now that you have escaped some sort of maybe mental imprisonment, some of you, it's a job or a relationship or even family ties, ancestral blood lineage energy here. The sky's the limit, and you've hit this next tier, this next chapter. And even though it may require you to start fresh, to learn new things, to step up into your power, I feel like that is your greatest strength, to hold on to that beginner's mindset, to stay curious, to search for the truth, search for the facts. And the facts are, you are intelligent, you have skills, you have talents. And I'm also getting here with this Page of Wands, there could be a message coming in about a problem that you've had that actually helps free you up. So this could be some sort of information or news that comes to you that allows you to get out of Dodge here or to break free from something. So maybe it's a job offer. For some of you, it has to do with maybe a visa or a passport, real estate, graduation. Some of you literally are graduating from a program that allows you to take the next step in your story. Your fullest potential for the month of May is the 10 of Cups. This is about realistic goals. When it shows up in reverse here, it can be about addressing maybe family beliefs. It could be about spending more time with family or promoting more of that energy if you want the 10 of Cups to manifest, because you've been through the storm is what I'm getting. But what comes after that storm? You see the rainbow there. This is a sense of completion, a sense of fulfillment. But some of you, I feel like this does go back to maybe childhood where there may have been some sort of dispute. Try to avoid other people's drama this month. Your fullest potential is to gather and to get along. You may have some events, some gatherings where you're getting together with loved ones, and try not to take things personally. They're giving me that book, The 4 Agreements. And one of the main agreements is never take anything personally. And maybe some of you felt very defensive, or you felt like you were taking everybody's words here to heart, and they really hurt you, Aquarius, in some way, shape, or form. Or maybe someone has said that to you, like, hey, Aquarius, what you said, it wasn't cool. So I feel like the 10 of Cups is being aware that everyone is able to express how they feel, but we don't have to take that on personally and let it ruin our day, let it ruin our month, let it ruin our lives, okay? So clearing up any miscommunication with that Ace of Swords could be beneficial here, even if it's you doing the research and understanding why someone is the way that they are, or understanding their character a little bit better. Even if you're not able to have maybe a face-to-face conversation with someone, I'm getting a deeper understanding and being open instead of possibly only thinking things one way or very maybe narrow-minded. Aquarius, you are all about expansion. And I do feel if someone was being a little narrow-minded, it may have been someone else where you were trying to open up more and realize, where is this coming from? Or how can I bring something to completion? How can I wrap this cycle up? Yeah, there is a very prominent energy around this 10. 10s do bring in new beginnings, but something needs to come to an end, or forgiveness here, or perhaps with this 7 of Wands, this is about staying away from people in your family or even in your soul tribe that just come with their, their boxing gloves on. It's like they are the type of person who may be a negative Nancy. They always look at things from maybe a pessimistic type of view here. And it just feels like you have to hold back or you have to walk on eggshells. If that's the type of people that you find yourself around, or people that think they know everything here, but really, they think they do. They might not. But I feel like staying away from other people's drama is going to be beneficial for you. Now, action steps. 5 of Swords, knowing when to fight for something and when to walk away. That 5 of Swords goes hand in hand with the 7 of Wands as well. Do I continue fighting for something? Is it going to be worth it? Does this person have the openness to be able to resolve and complete a cycle, work together? Or is this a lost cause, right? So the 5 of Swords showing up here, it's not my favorite energy. It is about choosing your battles. It can be very petty energy, petty arguments, trying to one-up each other, stepping on toes, underhanded or backhanded comments, right? Undercutting each other here. It's really playing with the mind games. You may also find out that someone has some sort of personality disorder, or someone acts a certain way because of their past, because of their trauma. But remember, Aquarius, it is our responsibility to heal regardless of what's happened in our lives. It's not your responsibility to heal anyone. That has to be on them. We can help them, we can coach them, we can guide them, but ultimately they have to do the work. And I feel like your action step is to know when to help out because someone is really appreciative, or they want it, or their willingness. Thank you. Spirit is saying loud and bold the word willingness. So for some of you, this could be you. If this does not have to do with another person, this could be your willingness to learn more about yourself and break out of any limiting beliefs or mental sabotage or patterns or habits or addictions or anything that holds you back from your 10 of Cups here. And the 5 of Swords is saying, is it worth, battling in my own mind? Is it worth being obsessive about a situation here, possibly with the Page of Swords? Or, I found out something that I didn't really like. Is it worth spending all of my mental time and energy consuming me? Or is it best just to let it go? You can see with this 5 of Swords that she has his heart, and there's something here with a ghost, something of the past, something that no longer is physically present in your life that may still be affecting you in a deep way. And your action step is to, patch things up, to grow, to heal, to thrive, and to move on to calmer waters. I'm getting strong 6 of Swords energy. We're going to clarify these as well. Now, messages from your guides is you've come as far as you can on this journey. You've been wounded, you've been scabbed, you've been scarred. And with this 9 of Wands, you have this spiritual strength about you. And that no matter what you've gone through, even though at times you may feel like you want to give up, even though at times you have a difficult time finding that motivation, that difficulty, that courage, that persistence to keep on going. Spirit is saying you've come to the end of a difficult period. You can lay down some challenges, some struggles, but at the same time, I feel like you are laying them down in order to break out of or break free from something that's weighed a lot on you. I'm also getting, for some of you, if this is a goal that you have, the Nine of Wands is determination. Spirit is saying, stay determined. Don't let the mind, the monkey mind, don't let the mind games or the limiting beliefs or that small voice in your head, Aquarius, that tells you, I can't, or I'll never, or I'm not good enough, or I'm not worth it, or I'm not lovable, right? You know what that voice is, that little voice that comes in and is fear, basically, false evidence appearing real, trying to protect us, but it's really not. It tries to protect us because we have these battle wounds and it doesn't want any more, right? We've had enough of them. But Spirit's saying you are a warrior. Remember who you are. It reminds me of the Lion King, right? As Mufasa says, remember who you are to Simba. I feel like that's the message that I'm getting here from your guides. Ooh. That one was emotional. Okay. We're crying over the Lion King here. Okay, celebration. Celebration is the Page of Wands. This is about your passion, your excitement. We have another page here. So some of you, there are messages coming in. There are new beginnings being delivered. Some of you are really working with the inner child. You may even be working with children in general, spending time with them, working professionally with them, healing mother-child, father-child dynamics here. But the Page of Wands as your celebratory outcome is the student. He's curious, he's childlike, he's full of passion and eagerness and enthusiasm. And he may have a little bit of, an ego, right? We all have egos, but what type of ego do you want to have here? Confident, healthy ego? Or do you want to have a wounded ego that holds you back, right? The choice is yours. Stay curious. You see the magnifying glass here, and I almost feel like you're setting out on a new adventure. It almost looks like this young lad is in the Amazonian jungle here, getting ready to go explore. They don't know what's around the corner. There could be a big anaconda, right? There could be, a sloth waiting. There could be, jungle people that are ready to come out and greet them. So you never quite know what's around the corner, but that's, excuse me, that's the point. It is an adventure here. And Spirit is saying, remember that life is an adventure. This is a time of great growth for you. It's a time of travel or of experiencing new things. It is about breaking out of this mold that you've been in, this confinement energy, whatever you've been confined to, and open yourself up instead of letting limiting beliefs. I'm too old. I'm going to be single forever, right? Whatever the monkey mind is telling you here, Spirit's saying, stop telling yourself that story. It doesn't exist. It's not true. It's just your fears trying to, protect you. But keep on going here because there's still so very much to discover. And I do feel like there's going to be some favorable news. That's the outcome. You're going to celebrate hearing good news that puts an end to some sort of anxiety, or you have a breakthrough moment where you receive some spiritual downloads. This could even be through your own meditation. But it's actually going to bring about more passion within you, more inspiration. And I feel like you haven't felt this way for quite some time. Something you're curious about, you're going to hear news about from the universe. This is the law of attraction at hand. So whatever you're focusing on, it's going to show up in your world. So be mindful of what you truly want and what you're curious about, because I feel like you are meant to explore and go in that direction. All right, Aquarius, let's clarify. 7 of Wands, Spirit, overall energy for Aquarius, 7 of Wands. Showing up here, the Tower. You are breaking out. And I really like this Tower card, and let me tell you why. You see that the witch there is holding her wand. She's looking back at us all, right? She has a little bit of a smirk on her face, and there is a little burst of fire coming from her wand. I think she's the one who blew up that tower because she knew that an old either paradigm, an old belief, or an old life was ready to crumble. And so there's something within you that is creating this tower, okay? And some of you may be thinking, well, Melissa, why would I create a tower? Because towers are some of the most transformational shifts and changes that show up in our world, right? Towers can be surprises. Some of you, this is during Aries season, okay? We had Aries season March into April. There may have been something that really came in and altered or shifted your reality and allowed you to break out of maybe a house, right? Maybe unexpectedly you sold a home, bought a home, divorce, marriage, pregnancy, you had a child move out, or there could have been an illness that led to a deeper healing. I mean, whatever it may be for you, it was for your highest good. And I feel like you were the catalyst in this change because you realized you were stuck. That's why the tower shows up when we are stuck, when we are resistant, when we are ready to turn the page on a new chapter in our life, or to completely head towards a brand new story. And I feel like you're ready. You've been ready. So the tower showing up doesn't surprise me here. This also is a major awakening. It is a shattering of an old belief system to offer you freedom. That's what the tower is all about. This can be internal. And I feel for a lot of you, this tower could be internal, but you're starting to see it manifesting in your external. And you also know that you've completed or come to the end of this cycle, and you can let down some of those burdens because you're ready to explore new options, even if that's scary. But I feel like you have the stamina, you have the vitality, and you have the power to do so, regardless of how old you are, regardless of what you've gone through. Okay, let's take a look at this Page of Swords as your greatest strength. Page of Swords is searching for the truth. They are all about new ideas. They are about studying and curiosity and learning, self-development. They're about growing and evolving. So what do we have here for the Page of Swords as your greatest strength? Three of Swords. This is exactly what we were talking about when this came up. Learn about it. Get close to some sort of pain. Get close to some sort of energy that you've gone through that has really awakened you. Get close to that tower and maybe journal about this. Okay, learn about it. Spiritual, I was getting here, spiritual learning. So some of you, by understanding yourself a little bit more, maybe through your own journaling, through your own healing process, there's something here that you are discovering about yourself through this breaking away. And I feel like it's going to give you more power. It's going to help you grow, help you learn, help you evolve. Some of you, this may even be an unlocking of something that has challenged you since childhood. And this is showing up for you now to say, wow, I can move forward. I can free myself, or I can do what I've always wanted to do since I was a child, or what I wanted to go to school for, or whatever it may be. But with this Three of Swords, you are discovering more about, I'm getting like more about the process of why or how to break out of something that may have caused you some pain. So some of you could even be reaching out to people with more experience. Perhaps if you're breaking out of, a legal contract, you would be talking to, a lawyer, or, maybe some sort of financial professional, or this could be even a therapist. You're talking to someone, this could be someone new that's actually going to help you overcome some sort of heartache and heartbreak. That's your greatest strength here. All right, 10 of Cups, fullest potential. What's the fullest potential here? 10 of Cups, please clarify, Spirit, for Aquarius. 10 of Cups, family dynamics. This is emotional fulfillment. 7 of Pentacles, something that you put a lot of time and energy and effort in. Your fullest potential here is to reassess, reevaluate. What makes me happy? Do I feel like I am imprisoned? Do I feel like I'm free? Does this make me happy? Is this part of my spiritual growth? Have I completed a cycle? And you may be evaluating at this time what is in your highest good. Some of you, this does have to do with the material world, perhaps with your coin, with your finances, with your money. For others of you, this has to do with your home. It has to do with your health. And because it's connected with the 10 of Cups, this could be bringing more peace into your world. There's some sort of argument. They're actually showing me sage. Some of you could be burning sage in the home, or there was an argument, a disagreement amongst family, and you may be really looking into it and wondering, why did this happen? Why? Excuse me. I am getting the why card, questioning, why did this stuff happen? How can I move forward here? But the 7 of Pentacles is the card of reflecting. Be patient here. You are gaining knowledge. You will see a return on your investment, but I feel like there's still some learning to be had. All right, 10 of Cups. All right, I had to take a drink there and pause. So some of you may want to get something off of your chest. You may be wanting an apology. I'm also getting with the 7 of Pentacles here. You're really evaluating. I said that a few times now, but I feel like you are taking a look at your investments and where you invest your time, your energy, your money, and is it worth it, right? Is it worth it, or do I need to make a new choice? So I do see a contemplative energy, but I like seeing both of the pages here because it means there is a willingness, there is an openness, or Spirit is guiding you to be more open on your path and let go of maybe what you cannot control, let go of the little things here, because some of you may feel like the little things are adding up. And maybe that's why I'm getting professional energy or more growth, learning more about yourself through connecting with professionals of some sort, or learning more about a situation. 5 of Swords is your action step. 5 of Swords is knowing when to fight for something, when to walk away. But sometimes it is that monkey mind energy. 5s are uncertainty, they're conflict, they're obstacles, they're change. So with that being your greatest action for the month of May, we have the Hermit. Yeah, withdraw from drama. That's the message. That's the action step. So break free from it, withdraw from it. Don't feel entangled in it here. If you have some sort of family event, again, maybe it's Mother's Day, Memorial Weekend, it could even be a family situation, a work event. If someone is too much here, could even be a graduation. I just feel like someone's not on board. Some of you may even have an ex that you are trying to maybe co-parent. You're trying to get them on board or talk to them about something with the children. And it just feels like you're going in circles here. Okay. So let's take a look at messages from your guides. The Wounded Warrior card, 9 of Wands. Spirit, what do we have for Aquarius with the 9 of Wands? 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is a new opportunity here for you. Something didn't work out the way that you hoped in the past, or 4 of Cups, excuse me. Did I say 4 of Wands? So 4 of Cups is feeling a little bit low on energy, needing to reach out, right? Maybe even a little bit depressed or self-absorbed in this situation here. Self-absorbed because you felt defensive, you felt defenseless. This is something that you're going through that really touched on an emotional level for you. And I am getting here, vitality was lacking. You may have felt listless, or you felt like you didn't have the energy to even open up to any new opportunities here. You do see that there is a child in the background offering a cup. And I feel like we focus so long sometimes on what we don't have that all we see is what we don't have, right? The law of attraction, if we focus on what we don't have, we're going to get more of what we don't want. There's a new opportunity here for you. And the message is, even though you've been scarred and wounded, you don't have to stay in this energy of the 3 spilled cups when you have one being offered to you right there. And it's full and it's brimming. That's the Ace of Cups, right? That is the one single cup that is a new gift, a new opportunity. And Spirit wants you to know that it's right here. But we have to shift our energy. We have to be able to take the action step. The action is, instead of focusing right there, can we look over and accept that there is a cup being offered there. And sometimes someone can scream it loud and clear. Sometimes that door can show up as big, bold, and red right in front of you. But if we are not willing to see it, or if we're not open to receiving it, we can miss out. But I feel like Spirit is saying, here it is. This is your shot. And I feel like you are going to choose this gift. Okay, that Spirit wants you to know that that cup is there for you, that Ace of Cups. All right, your outcome, celebration, Page of Wands. Spirit, what do we have for the Page of Wands for Aquarius, please? Some of you may have had issues with a landlord, or you may have had issues with, I'm getting like loud music or music complaints here. That's interesting. Or maybe you have a child who likes to play their music very loud and you've been complaining about it. I'm just getting loud music. Or maybe you're sensitive to loud music. Or maybe you've been listening to it very loudly. Now the Page of Wands here is your outcome, celebration. The Ace of Wands, beautiful. There's another gift. I love the Ace of Wands. Look at all that magic that's happening. This is momentum, creativity, inspiration. This is a passionate new beginning, full of life, full of spirituality, full of vitality here for you. You see that she has, excuse me, everything up in the air, and there's the music note. So somebody is definitely working with sound frequency, possibly painting. Some of you are journaling. You could be having some bonfires here. Some of you could even be painting an old, maybe a fence, or painting a home, painting some old, maybe like a dresser or something of that nature. Yeah, you're getting outside here, or the message here is to open yourself up to your imagination, because this is the seeds being planted. Whatever it is that you want, open your imagination up. Page of Wands clarified by the Ace of Wands. This is you planting the seeds towards a beautiful, inspirational, spiritual new beginning. But focus on that. You know, she has that magnifying glass, and we were just talking about that Four of Cups was so focused. You see in his, his eyes were right there on the 3 cups spilt. But Spirit is saying, here it is. It may not be the Ace of Cups, but it's the Ace of Wands. Beautiful energy here. This is a new sense of purpose in your career, in your spiritual life, in your love life. This is spiritually, I'm getting like enhanced, spiritual enhanced. Some of you, this could even be your spiritual gifts are being enhanced. Some of you are automatic writers. You could be, I'm getting vision, clairvoyance. Your clairvoyance could be enhancing here. You may be channeling more through your crown chakra into your creative endeavors, because some of you felt like you were blocked creatively, intuitively. You felt burnout. You felt lack of energy. Well, no wonder. You're in the 9 of Wands. You were going through some stuff here. But Ace of Wands is all about brand new vitality coming your way. And there is a breakthrough with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Even if it's not here yet, Aquarius, it's coming in. Let's clarify. Ace of Swords, please, Aquarius. The world. Yeah, there's that world completing a cycle. Didn't we talk about the world in the very beginning here? I love this world. Look at the beach house in the background. She has her feet in the sand and the water. She has her picnic next to her with some good bread and watermelon and pineapple, and she's throwing her hat to the wind. There is a level of completion in an area of your life. And that was a big energy that I picked up on in the very beginning. A very big energy of you've completed this cycle. There is celebrations coming in. There's rewards coming in for you. Some of you are taking better care of your health. You're seeing some of your dreams manifest here. The world is your oyster. That's part of the breakthrough energy. All right, Aquarius, let's get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle. Spirit, what do we have, please, for Aquarius? Okay, so we have the Orphan card. Some of you, if you have any Libran placements, your fellow air sign, check that out as well. But I want one to fly out here for you. Okay, thank you. We have also serendipity. This is luck. This is fortune. This is being at the right place at the right time. And your overall final card that flew out here is here and now. It's card 32. Yeah, so the Libran energy also received that orphan energy. So for those of you that felt a little bit alienated, orphaned, or you have Libran placements in your chart, or even if you're not familiar with your placements, we currently have Libra in the South Node on a global collective level. You may want to check that reading out. It's very intense, very powerful, and it does fall into the air category, which you are. All right, card 32 showing up. Some of you may be 32 years old. 32 could have been a significant age in your life, but this is about being fully present. Present in the moment, living one day at a time. Yeah, living one day at a time. Everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. It's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship that you may not have right now. One that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. So stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and approve of your beautiful self, you are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit. Feel the joy of love in the here and now. Beautiful. And because we do have the 10 of Cups as your fullest potential, it is showing up in reverse. So some of you may have felt like that was a pipe dream, or it may have been shattered, or perhaps something with a belief system around family or love. I feel Spirit is saying stay present, stay in the moment, don't get caught up in the mind, be open to learning and discovering right here, right now. And when it comes to abundance, what you are working on here, Aquarius, is golden, and your efforts will leave a powerful legacy. Focus not on meeting a goal in the far off future, but on creating your dream right here, right now. That's why you have this beginning energy here as well, along with the completion and the world. So this is about, let's see here, meeting a goal, releasing your desire for an outcome and owning that it already exists. It will appear in the material world as if by magic. Claim your prosperity. The essence is more important than the form. I'm going to repeat that. The essence is more important than the form. And because I don't see any pentacles here, I feel like you get caught up sometimes on the form, or if it's not showing up here in the physical, like we said, with that Fool card, you may not see it, but it is here with the Fool. So trust in that essence, shift that energy, be open to learning. There's wishes that are being manifested here for you. When you are immersed in prosperous thoughts, you automatically tune into a sense of timelessness and unlimited potential. You can act as if in spite of temporary outer conditions. You are prosperous at this moment. What you think now becomes your reality. So stay present, and that is your greatest strength, your thoughts, right? What you think, what you think about, you bring about. So that is a reminder of the Page of Swords. So be open to new ideas, be open to discovery here. Same with the Page of Wands. So stay present because you are manifesting. And when you do find your mind drifting to the past, because we've seen that Four of Cups. So some of you, it happens to all of us. We're, after all, souls having a human experience, and that's a big part of the experience. But when you do find your mind drifting to the past, Aquarius, wondering if things could have or should have been better, or whenever you find yourself longing for the good old days, you do leak power. Okay, the same is true of looking so far ahead that the future will provide you with certainty, when really we're asked to stay present, stay in the now. Driven by ambition, you might wander too long in a place with no substance and forget that you are here today. The past and future are illusions. Whenever you leave the present moment, you're disconnecting from your inherent power to manifest your reality. Neither past nor future can give you what you need. Now is all that counts. Come back from those eternities and be here now. All will be well. I love that. So I hope that resonates for you, Aquarius. There's definitely some favorable news and breakthroughs coming in. Stay present, stay curious, stay open, live day by day, avoid pettiness, avoid drama. And if there is a ghost from the past with the Five of Swords, remember your action step is to step away from that energy. If it's a trigger, if it is something that is mentally conflicting, speak to someone who may have a little more experience in how to help you unravel or help you move through the energies here and to stay more present. Meditate with the Page of Swords. This can be really beneficial for you. Get into a craft or something you enjoy. Learn something new, right? Focusing your attention on something present is going to help you get out of the Five of Swords energy. That is what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that resonates. I hope it was helpful. If so, please hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Thank you so much for tuning in. Lots of love.